Welcome back to PulseAfrica TV. So, okay, guys, in the ongoing drama between Denilson Igwe and Mark Angel, there's yet another twist to the story, guys. Denilson Igwe's manager stepped forward to address what Lucky Udu claimed happened during their recent meeting. If you missed the full details of Lucky Udu's statement, be sure to check it out on our channel. We'll leave the link in the description below. Stay tuned for all the latest updates and insights on this unfolding situation. Let's listen to his manager right away.
My name is Betel Ogundu, and I'm Denilson Igwe's manager. I'm making this video today to clarify some things as regards the ongoing, how would I say it, the ongoing issues between Denilson Igwe and Mackenzie. A lot of things have been flying all over the internet, a lot of things have been said. But the purpose of my making this video is just to clarify a fact, to clarify some of the things Lucky Udu say in his video. Basically, he didn't tell lies, but not everything was said the way it is. And one of the striking things, one of the things that made me make this video is the fact he said Denilson was given a blank check by Mackenzie, and all Denilson could say was his house rent. Come on, there were other demands that were made. Let me just start from the aspect of, I think in the post, in the post you made, the day you posted that tomorrow your video will be up to explain some of the things. You said something like, after sending funds to Denilson, after this and that. Let me clarify right now that the funds you sent to Denilson was 50,000 naira. When you arrived in Enugu and you told Denilson to come and meet you in Enugu, Denilson told you he didn't have transport. You sent him 50,000 naira, and I myself, Betel, I was on my way to Enugu with Denilson. We chartered a cab. We were still on our way when you called Denilson and told him not to come again, that you would be in Port Harcourt. Now, that's one part. It's not like it's just one part of it. And then, in that meeting held, was it 23rd June or thereabout, in GRA, Port Harcourt. That meeting started at around 9 p.m. We were there till 12 a.m. on that day. All the pictures you saw of that meeting was taken by me, was taken with my phone. I think it was one or two pictures that was taken with Lucky's phone, and I was still the one that held the camera and took those pictures. So if you see that picture anywhere, anybody posted that picture, it is actually Lucky that released those pictures, because he was the only one I sent those pictures to. Now, to clarify some other things, when you said Denilson was given a blank check and all he could say was his rent, my brother, the thing is this: whenever you ask a man what you want him to do for you, the very first thing is his immediate need. And Lucky would agree with me that that was not the only demand we made that day, but the rent was his immediate need. You know, everybody needs shelter, everybody needs clothing, everybody needs food. So he needed shelter, and that was why it was the first thing he said. And some other demands that were made by I and Denilson was, how do we get this thing back up? How do we move? How do we get his channel, his career back on track? Which we now talked about equipment. And after then, there was a follow-up meeting that I had with Denilson and Mr. Perfect in Mackenzie's house, where we discussed on scripts. Even in that meeting, in the meeting we had in GRA, Denilson talked about he will feature Mark in his videos, that he will write scripts and send to Mackenzie for his videos. Yes, that was one of the demands we made that day. So when Mark asked, what do you want me to do for you? He said, rent. First of all, that was a priority, rent, before we said some other things. And there is this doubt that Denilson later had in you because of this. You contacted Denilson. In fact, you confirmed it in your video. What you do? You contacted Denilson when he went live on his channel. You contacted him, and then all of a sudden, after there was a discussion of him telling his story on your platform, and then after you contacted him today, tomorrow you yourself, you posted a video of you and Mark Angel in Abuja. How do you now trust that somebody that I want to tell story about on your platform, and then it's not even the person now that is posting a video of two of you, it is you, Lucky, that is now posting a video of you and the person. I'll put that video here. The video you actually recorded yourself. I don't know who recorded you and Mark, or you put it on your story. Yes, you put that video on your story and you gave it a caption. You just had a meeting with Mark Angel Comedy, and dude is low-key doing crazy numbers that you are traumatized. I'll put that video here right now. So people can see and understand what I'm saying. So there was this issue of trust. You contacted me for me to tell my story about Mark Angel, and then all of a sudden tomorrow you are posting a video of you and Mark Angel. How can I trust that you really want to do this? And then we came again before Mark Angel arrived in the meeting. We were now changing the thing about, okay, let's tell Mark, let's just ask for help, let Mark help you. So how do you expect that Denilson will just trust and just open up everything, in your presence? You didn't trust again that you were a good mediator between the two of them, because just everybody can reason this out. You planned on having him tell a story about Mark Angel, and all of a sudden we saw you with Mark Angel and you posted it by yourself. So it is not something that anybody can have 100% trust in you again. So Denilson didn't actually say everything he wanted to say in that meeting because he felt there was a compromise. And Lucky, you didn't say everything. There are still some details I know about how you met with Mark Angel. But this is not a witch hunt. Just trying to clarify some things, because people have started ridiculing Denilson that he was given a blank check and all he talked about was rent. That's why I want to put this record straight. Rent was not the only thing that was said. It was the first thing that he asked for, because everybody, you can attest to the fact that for a man to have where to stay is a necessity. It's important. So we talked about equipment that night. We talked about featuring Mark, but Lucky, you didn't capture it in your video. That is why I'm making this video, to clarify these things. I don't know, I might make another video sometime talking about any other thing, but for now, this is just why I'm making this video, to clarify this part.